Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. It is the 11th of September of 2020 today, and I'm doing a spread for the weekend. Of course, when Jupiter will be turning direct. Okay, I do want to thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for your support. For those of you that are Greek and understand the Greek language, Maryloo Coffee Cup on YouTube is really good. So go and check her out. Her link will be in the description box below. So it's the 11th of September. It's been 19 years since that chaotic, world-changing event. So just sending my my thoughts out to those who lost people 19 years ago. A tragic day. Anyway, what I also wanted to mention, for those of you that are wanting to take part in the free giveaway, as I'm giving 3 free readings. For those of you that are following me on Instagram, I've done a video early September where I do go into the details. There's 2 more days left if you want to enter to win a free reading. Of course, it's a celebration for me around the 13th of September. So check out, it is in the description box below the video, where I've got the link to that video as well. So let's see what's going on, everyone. I will be talking a little bit about the astrology at the end of the video. So let's take today's random spread, as I feel like doing a random spread again today. I don't know about you guys, it's been fairly confusing with the Neptune right across the sun in Virgo. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. Yes, obviously Neptune is a little bit confusing, can be quite misleading, but it can also mean, you know, looking for the details, things that were confusing. There could be unconditional love, anything to do with spiritual love. Okay, Pisces is where Neptune is now, so it's all about we are all one. It's a very magical time now, everyone. September is a bit of a break before we go into October, November, December, where there will be more challenges. Take a breath. September is like take a break. Okay, take a break, as we need to power up and get ready for the end of 2020, which has been a very challenging year altogether. Anyway, let's see what's going on in the now. We've got the Judgment card. Archangel Michael is here. This is us rising up from our ashes, or whatever situation we're watching this video for. There is another chance here. This is divine help. Okay, there is aid coming through, and it's coming through from God, your angels, whoever you believe in. This is Scorpio. It's a rebirth. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the World card. Another major arcana. Major. Wow. If I'm not mistaken, these 2 cards were in the, I think this was here as well in the last reading. So it's still the same story, and I've been shuffling opening up the camera, okay, and in front of the camera. So the energies are similar, still playing out on this level, relationship level, okay. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. We have the Magician. Yes, the Magician did show up. Mercury is now in Libra. It's time to have those important life-changing conversations where any relationship of yours is concerned. Libra is other people, right? It's also the house of justice, and we've got justice here. We've got the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Three of Cups. Wow. Wow. What's at the bottom of the deck? Wow. Okay. Wow. Talk about confirmation of what is truly going on. What's beneath the, wow. Beneath the Hierophant is the Ace of Pentacles. So something has been gifted to us. Something around a marriage, a commitment, a business, a relationship, something that could be long-term, a business that is long-term. Okay, this is a gift. This is a potential that if we play our cards right, we are on the right track. Remember that the Page of Pentacles is also holding this pentacle. So it's all about learning. Something has begun. A new chapter, because there is a rebirth here. A new chapter around something to do with what you've believed in. Something that could be relating to the family, to your traditional, your traditions, anything to do with traditional relationships, marriages, commitments. This is also a card of hierarchy. So it looks as though through this difficult time of Capricorn, with all those big players in the sign of Capricorn, we have been working really hard, of course, using faith as well to get us through the difficulties. We know also that the Hierophant is Taurus. Taurus is anything that we value, anything that we love, but also it is money. It's the money house. Let's see what else Spirit wants us to know at this time. We have Sagittarius. This energy imbues power, superior confidence and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune and authority. That is beautiful. This is, of course, it's Zeus, because it is Jupiter. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and Jupiter is turning direct on the 13th of September, which is a very celebratory day. Jupiter has been retrograde for about four or 5 months, since May. So he's turning direct, trying to bring in the blessings. Remember, what does Sagittarius mean? It's freedom. It's the freedom to be able to speak our truth. It is anything to do with higher education, higher learning, the what is true for you. It's the house of philosophy. It's the house of the law, the laws of life, the laws of nature, the laws of balance, justice, harmony. Sagittarius is a blessing, obviously, and does speak of fire. It's fiery energy which catapults us forward. Jupiter, whatever you've been working on, will be pushed along from Jupiter turning direct in the sign of Capricorn on the 13th of September, in a couple of days. So Jupiter is obviously stopped right now, and his power is amplified. And remember that Jupiter does bring blessings. It does expand on anything that it touches. And, you know, once we've done the hard work, which we've been doing work all year, Jupiter has been in a difficult position, but I feel that now he's gaining momentum. I just wanted to add that, of course, the sun being in Virgo, Virgo is the house of health. It's the house of daily routine work, crossing our T's, dotting our I's, having done the work. And also the sun in Virgo can speak of health, seeing where a certain problem has been. Of course, we know that a healthy mind leads to a healthy body. It works both ways, right? So anything that's been psychologically difficult, where we need to endure and do the work and you know, do things stage by stage. Virgo is all about planning, okay, putting in the work. any earth energy, which is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Remember that Uranus is in Taurus now, and Uranus has been trining over beautifully to the area of Virgo. So anything could come unexpectedly, depending on your own birth chart, of course. We know that Uranus in Taurus is fluctuations, it's sudden, it's radical, it's like the Tower. So anything to do with what we love. What is Taurus? It's our money, it's our self-worth, it's anything that we love, anything that makes us feel good. And of course, with Jupiter trining over to the Sun in Virgo is a beautiful help. It's a push towards something that we can succeed in. Let's see what's going on in love. We have power. We've got the this is the Emperor. The Emperor is a number 4. He can be quite restrictive, but he's all about something that is serious. Okay, now the Emperor is Aries as well as Taurus. That's how I see it. The Emperor is also getting very stable where our home is concerned, where our business is concerned. Okay, so there's sincerity here, because the Emperor is not someone who is deceptive. Usually the Emperor is someone that will speak to you truthfully, and it's my way or the highway. But the positive is that stability comes for you. This is someone that you can depend on, someone who will be there for you. Okay, now we've got the Strength card, which is also Leo, and we know that the Strength card is all about knowing that we've got the control of a situation. Now you may be dealing with an Emperor that may have been quite controlling. Okay, this can be on a collective scale as well as on a personal scale. But we know that with the card of Strength, Leo is the king, and we've also got another king here, which is the Emperor. So there can be a little bit of ego behind this Emperor. And we've also got the Queen of Swords here. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And we know that Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini are air, so it's all about our thought process, the way we speak, the way we think, the way we communicate. Remember, we've also got Mercury here. Okay, the Magician is Mercury. It rules Gemini and Virgo. Now, looking at the spread here, we've got an amazing spread. Absolutely. Okay, some sort of a cycle has ended. Okay, with the World card here, it is a successful card. It's, as I always say with this card, it's the 4 fixed energies: Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. It's the 4 fixed signs. And to get to this cycle, the end of a cycle, hasn't been easy. Okay, it's got something to do with worldly matters. So you may be dealing with someone that could be from a foreign background. We've got Sagittarius. That is also people that are from a distance, from a different background, different religion. And we've got Libra here. Libra, which is balance and harmony. Remember that Libra is ruled by Venus. So we've got Libra here, and we've got Taurus. So this is Venus twice. Now Venus is transiting Leo. So she's very extravagant, she's very flamboyant, she's very playful. We have gone through difficulties. This is the past, present, future. Past, present, future. So now at this time, I believe that whatever we've been holding on to, and that is a love relationship or a very connected relationship, doesn't have to be only love. It could be 2 people that feel like soulmates. Soulmates are not only love soulmates. They're 2 people who have known each other from a past lifetime. They were meant to come together. So right here, I feel that whatever we've been holding on to, you know, whatever we've insisted on and not let go of, I think that we're getting another chance here with the Judgment card. Now, there may have been, yes, a harsh judgment where a relationship is concerned, but whatever died and whatever we've been waiting for, we've got the Magician. This is an ace, and this position deals with the past and the future, because now in the future We've got the Magician, which is an ace. This is clear, concise communication, someone that's ready to do the work. We've got the Page of Pentacles, which means someone is moving into something that's very stable, something that is very real. It's based in reality. Remember, Pentacles are physical, tangible, material things. And we've got the Three of Cups here, which can mean a reconciliation. Okay, so obviously, now this could also say here that someone needed to move through legalities. They had a karmic cycle that they had to end before they could get another second chance at love. Okay, now the Magician, remember, comes after the Fool. So someone is, has been willing to take that leap of faith, to send out that message. Remember that the Page of Pentacles can also be a messenger. And we know that the Three of Cups is also a card of celebration. I've managed some sort of a situation. Someone's moved towards what they desire. Remember that the Two of Wands is also a card of decision. It is a 2 as well, so it does speak of balance and harmony. So balance and harmony has been trying to come through. Remember, Sagittarius is about truth. It's about, again, it's finding something that may have been very far-fetched towards the future. Remember that the top of the chart where Sagittarius is placed, it's the 9th house. So it's got to do with something that's far away, something that was quite far-fetched, but now it's coming closer here. Okay, and I do feel here that it's interesting that this card speaks the word Venus. Now, Venus can mean love, it can mean money, and this could speak of speaking the truth, standing and being strong where your convictions are concerned, okay, where love is concerned. Now, this can also speak of a magistrate, a judge, a solicitor, where anything to do with balance, harmony, and any money issues are concerned. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm. That's what Jupiter is. That's what Sagittarius is. So the enthusiasm, the positivity, the expansion, and the jovial energies that come with Jupiter are blessing everyone in some area of life at this time now, starting from the 13th, I would say, and of course towards the new moon on the 17th, the new moon in Virgo. So in between from the 13th and the next couple of weeks, expect the blessings to come in. Now, we've also got the other side of things where Mars has turned retrograde in Aries, its home sign of Aries. So if you feel as though something is not happening, just go with the flow. Don't push it, especially on anything personal, anything that you're trying to get done. If you feel as though you're not getting anywhere, that's Mars retrograde. Just give it a moment, okay? Let's see what's going on. Two of Wands. We've got the full moon. There we go. Pisces, Cancer. New moon as well. It does show up as a full moon. We've had a full moon, yes, in Pisces at the beginning of September. This can speak of fears, but this can also speak of the door opening around the beginning of September. The World card. We've got the Six of Pentacles, which means balance, harmony, giving as much as you will be. I should say it like this. Whatever you've given, it's time for you to receive, because the World card can mean a marriage, it can mean success, and it can mean victory. Let's look at the Justice card. And we've got the King of Swords, which can be Libra. I'm going to throw in Aquarius. For others of you, yes, this could be Gemini energy. For me, the King of Swords is my Aquarian card, but this can also be someone who is in balance, harmony, and is someone that is very fair. And we've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here. So we know that these two people are not people that are not speaking about their emotions. Maybe they have been holding back for whatever reasons of balance and harmony. We've got another 2 here, the Two of Cups. What's that about? And remember that the Judgment card is a 20, which does break down to another 2. Let's look at the Two of Cups. And we've got the High Priestess. Interesting. As we've got the High Priestess and the High Priest. This is a spiritual union. Now, the High Priestess can also speak of another person, the third person in a situation. We've got the Three of Cups, but this can also speak of keeping emotions intact, not open about the emotions. But we know that the High Priestess is also Virgo, Pisces. So I do feel around from the beginning of September until the end of September, you're going to get news. You're going to find things out that have been hidden, things that may have been confusing. Remember, Pisces can be very confusing. Now, the moon, because it does rule the fourth house, can speak of fears surrounding a home, a family, a heritage, also someone's karmic past. Let's have a look at the Judgment. And we've got the Fool here. Yes, a brand new cycle. Let's have a look at this Four of Pentacles. And we've got the Five. We've got the Four and the Five of Pentacles. And putting those two together, there's nine. 9 Pentacles, which says someone is acting, I'm okay on my own, I can do this on my own. But in actual fact, they're not. They're not able to, they're not enjoying it. This could also speak of someone that is now single. Let's take one more on the Five of Pentacles. And we've got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands would be my Leo card. Doesn't have to be. Could be Sag, could be Aries. Queen of Wands says luck is on her side. She's going to take action. She's ready to create. She's ready to take the action and move. And here we've got the Nine of Swords on the Magician. Wow, worries around communication or no communication. And you know, the Magician is as above, so below. Whatever is going on up there in the ethers is reflecting here in our lives. So let's take another card on this Nine of Swords, as there's worry around truth. Maybe something was withheld. Maybe there was lies in the past, and this is what someone is fretting over. Okay? Maybe they've got regrets if they held the truth from you. Let's take another card. And we've got Temperance. Temperance says that healing will come through. Okay, this is a harmonious card. Again, the Temperance does speak of balance. We've got a lot to do with balance here. So I feel as though someone is like a flying trapeze. They're going to try and they're going to take a risk. It's like someone taking a leap of faith, and I've said this recently in the past, without a safety net. They're ready now with the help of Spirit though. Yes, with the help of Spirit. And again, Temperance is something at a distance. Someone who is from a distance. Someone who is trying to heal. Okay. 2 cards have opened up. 2, 3, 4 cards. Wow, on the Page of Pentacles. Let's look at this. We've got the Five of Wands. So this could be a family situation where there are children involved. There's some sort of a disagreement here. Wow, we've got the Eight of Wands, which means messages of love. We've got the Four of Wands, which is the card of marriage, and we've got the Three of Swords. Wow. Wow. So, yes, what I see here, obviously, someone was involved with a third person. There is a third person in the situation here. There is a marriage, but there is also great changes coming through, because the Eight of Wands, remember, these are Cupid's arrows. These are love messages. Someone is wanting to become stable, to move into a new commitment. They want a new home. They want a new marriage. This could also be, remember, the disagreements with the Five of Wands around a marriage. And we've got the card of desire and quick changes, quick movement. This could also say that for those of you that have had issues in your marriage. For some of you, yes, maybe there was some sort of a disappointment. Now, not everyone is going to go through legalities. Not everyone is going to break up to divorce. But I do feel here that someone has stepped out of a marriage. There was no happiness because there was a third person. There was communication, more than likely, through social media. Okay, with someone at a distance here. Now, the Eight of Wands are pointing straight to that Three of Cups. Remember, there's been an imbalance here, and this situation, Spirit is trying to bring balance and harmony. Remember that Venus is in Leo. So Venus wants to have fun. Venus is hoping to bring true love into manifestation, because that's what the House of Leo is. Let's have a look at this Three of Cups. And we've got the Three of Pentacles. Wow. So this is, yes, collaboration. This is also expansion and growth. And I feel as though this could be some matter around work or at the time of work, whatever that means for you. Let's take another card. And we've got the Page of Wands, which is the messenger. Remember that the Page of Wands is the page that wants to go on that journey, wants to explore. Okay? So it's interesting, very interesting, that we've got the King of Swords, we've got the Queen of Wands, and we've got the Page of Wands. Now, a page can be someone younger, yes, can also be a child. Now, we've got air here. The King of Swords is showing up as quite someone who would normally be very fair, could be very cold, not showing emotions, or just someone that's wanting to find balance and harmony or be in a balanced relationship. But there was an imbalance here. We've got a few threes now. We've got 3 threes here. So we've got someone that's very much about the intellect, thoughts, intelligence. We've got the Queen of Wands that's nowhere near the intellect. It's all about desire. So they're quite explosive together. They're quite opposite. Now this, of course, could be someone that was holding back on their emotions. Doesn't have to be someone that's got air in their chart. Could be the way that they're acting right now. Or I should say, yes, in the past and now. But remember that the King of Swords also speaks of communication. And remember that we've got the Queen of Swords here as well. So interesting to see that we've got the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and yes, we've got the Emperor here too, which can be an energy. And we've got the Queen of Wands, who could be, she could be the High Priestess, for instance, the third person. Just saying. Let's have a look at that Hierophant. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the Chariot. So this is moving house. We've had this card again. This is overcoming obstacles, moving towards victory. And this can be a movement, moving a home elsewhere. Let's have a look at the Hierophant. This can be long distance travel with the card of Sag. Let's have a look at that Hierophant. What's he all about? And we've got the Nine of Cups. So yes, someone's wish fulfillment is a marriage. It's a traditional marriage. It's marrying in a church. It is also someone that's kept the faith. I'd like to have a look at the High Priestess. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Yeah. So trust issues, obviously, here. 2 9s, 3 9s, everyone. We've had a few 9s recently. What I want to look at now is the Moon card. What's that deception about? What's that fear? Strong intuition. What did that Pisces full moon want to tell us? And we've got Knight of Swords, so that's quick communication. And someone is upset here. The Knight of Swords comes in. He wants justice. He wants truth. Let's have a look at that 6 of Pentacles. So we've got strong Libran energy here. Libra is, remember, Mercury is transiting through Libra. These are communications, logically, harmoniously. But Mercury is going to have some challenges as he's pointing towards Capricorn. Let's see what's going on with that Six of Pentacles. We've got the Sun. So the Sun means true love. It means children as well. So this is someone needing to pay money out for divorce, for children. The Sun can also mean that there is true love here, and there is going to be healing. Remember that Leo is very generous as well. Let's take this King of Swords. Yeah, deception. It's either this King of Swords has not been truthful, or this King of Swords is looking for the truth that someone did not speak to him about, him or her. You can change the roles. Seven of Swords, stealth card, but it can speak of strong intelligence. Remember, let's have a look. I want to have a look at the Queen of Wands. And we've got the Four of Swords, so it looks as though this Queen of Wands has gone through much pain. She's trying to heal. She's looking for the answers. Remember, the Four of Swords is in action. She may have stopped communicating if this King of Swords was hiding things, keeping things under wraps. But I do feel that things are going to come out. I do feel that the truth is going to come out. We've got a couple of messengers here. I want to have a look at this Nine of Wands here. Why were there secrets withheld? What was it all about? It's interesting that we've got the Sun and the Moon here, which does speak of either a full moon, a new moon, or eclipse energies. And we're end of November. We're in between the stage of eclipses now, so I would say more than likely it's got to do with, remember that the Sun is the father, the Moon is the mother. Remember that as well. Let's have a look. We've got the Two of Pentacles. So someone's not certain about being able to trust. Another two, everyone. Let's take another card on that. We've got the Emperor. Wow. Oh, wow. This person has been hurt before. That's why it's hard for them to trust. Maybe that's why they're not showing their emotions. I feel the Emperor is also the King of Swords. I do feel that. Let's have a look at the Temperance, because she does speak about blessings, healing, balance, and patience. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is coming around. It's coming around in divine timing, everyone. Let's see what's going on here. Seven of Cups. Remember, the Sun right opposite Neptune can be very confusing, but it can also give us lots of choices. And we've got the Six of Wands, which can speak of victory and success, but it can also speak of ego. Ace of Wands, there is a lot of passion and a lot of desire. So I feel that we've got to come down a few steps. Yes, this can also say that we get successful with whatever we've been trying to create, and that we're given many choices. Behind that is the Strength card. So again, believing in our power. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So we've got Leo, a fair bit of Leo energies here. All right, let's take a couple of love messages and see what they are. Now, of course, these are like personal messages, so they may not resonate for everyone. Just wanting to say down here that someone was not willing to take a risk. They wanted to be certain, but it's as though they missed some sort of a chance. And that's where the heartbreak could be with the Three of Swords. But remember that this is the risk taker. So now this person, whoever this is that needs to take that risk, they're ready to do so. And remember, we've got the Fool card here. And this could happen for others of you. I mean, this could even take a couple of months, because we've got the Fool card, which is that new cycle. Remember, Mars in Aries is retrograde, and it's a time to work on things. It's a chance that we're given to work on things. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take certain messages. So I'm going to take one on the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, because we could have two couples here. We've got the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. So these could be two couples where things get quite messy. Let's have a look at the King of Swords. We have the physical distance between us is so great. I need to decide if I can do this. Time will tell. Let's take one more on the King of Swords. You can trust me with your heart, babe. I won't ever hurt you. And there's a 7 here. 7 is also, it's the sign of victory, remember? It's the sign of the Chariot. It's the card of the Chariot. So, trust issues. Let's have a look at the Emperor. I can't help myself from falling in love with you every day. Let's take one more, just to give you a little bit more clarity. You are my other half. I want to give you everything in life to make you happy. And we've got another 7 here. So yes, it could be the same person for some of you. Let's have a look at that Queen of Wands. We have, you will always be in my heart. I can never or will ever forget you. So obviously with the 4 of Swords, there has been some sort of a heartbreak here that the Queen of Wands is going through. And she's someone who does not forget. I want you in my life for today, tomorrow, and forever. And we've got 13 here. So Scorpio is also here. Scorpio can mean death and transformation, remember. Let's have a look at the Queen of Swords. I will wait for you for as long as it takes. Let's take one more. It's only fair. And we've got, I had been dreaming about you before I met you. And we've got a 10 here. And 10 is, 10 is Capricorn. If we look at 10 in the tarot, the 10th house is Capricorn. If we look at... if we look at it as the the major arcana, 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, which is bringing changes. Remember that the Wheel of Fortune is also Jupiter, and we've got Sagittarius here, which rules Jupiter. Jupiter can also speak of any legalities and divorce. So I'm wanting to take one message on the Knight of Swords, which is on top of the moon. What's this communication about? I have loved you from the moment I met you, but the problems in my life don't allow for me to follow my heart right now. It won't be fair on you either. So, let's take one more on the Page of Wands here. I'm actually going to take one on the the Page of Pentacles here as well, because they are both messengers. Let's take the Page of Wands. I have so much on my plate. I don't know if I can offer you anything. I have been through a lot. Wow. And let's take the Page of Pentacles. Wealth is not important to me. Wealth for me is connecting to my other half on a spiritual and emotional level. Nothing else matters. And this is coming from Earth, an Earth sign. Remember that the Page of Wands usually is my Aries card. So yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with your own charts. Maybe that could help you figure what is going on there. As I said, these messages will not resonate with everyone. So everyone, I will leave it there. I do hope that this gave you a little bit of clarity. Yes, that's quite a few messages. Maybe you need to re-listen. I will now be talking about the astrology, so stay on if you're interested in it. If not, thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Okay, everyone, so Mars went retrograde in the sign of Aries at the 28th degree a couple of days ago. We've had, obviously, a couple of days ago again, we had the Sun trine Jupiter. For those of you that you haven't had some sort of a blessing, because the Sun from Virgo has been trining over to Jupiter in Capricorn at the roughly at the 18th, 17th degree. Don't think that it's all over, nothing is happening. Something could be happening that will be shown to you probably as soon as Jupiter starts to move direct. Remember that Jupiter has actually stopped now. He's stationing to go direct. He will go direct on the 13th of September. So he starts to turn direct very slowly. So remember that those blessings could come in at some point very soon. And I would say around the new moon in Virgo on the 18th of September, or wait until the end of September. Something will come through, no doubt. Now, I remember that both Virgo and Capricorn are Earth, so it's something physical, tangible, something that is real. It's not in our heads, right? Also now, right now as I'm doing this video, we've got the Sun in Virgo at 19 degrees, right across in an opposition. It's not easy. Right across from Neptune in Pisces, okay, which is retrograde. Neptune is retrograding. So this can mean confusion, you know, a lot of confusion. But, you know, I wanted to especially point out that with the new moon in Virgo, we could have something to do with health matters coming to the surface. The Aries clearing, where health issues, where this COVID pandemic is concerned. So expect some sort of good news. It's like a rays, some sunshine, a rays of sunshine coming through the clouds. So expect good news around the new moon in Virgo, some positive news concerning that. But for those of you that are having your birthday now, or a couple of days beforehand, or a couple of days after, so from about the 9th of September till around maybe even the 15th of September, I would say that you could have some sort of confusion, illusion. Something is not clear for you, right? Something is not clear, which probably will show up again with the new moon, or up to a couple of weeks after the new moon. Something is, remember that a new moon is a forward momentum. It's the moon gaining momentum. It's getting bigger. So something is building. We're building on something. Okay, so in about 18 hours, so, well, in a day or so, on the 12th, let's say, we've got Mercury in Libra. It's in an inconjunct, so it's in a weird aspect to Uranus, transiting through Taurus. It is retrograde, Uranus in Taurus. So anything to do with self-worth, values, money, anything that comes, you know, out of the blue. Remember that Uranus can be anything scientific. It can be a breakthrough. Remember that Taurus is also the physical body. And it's the money house as well. So there's an inconjunction to Mercury, which is moving quickly through Libra. Libra is partnerships. It's other people. It's balance and harmony. Both, remember, Taurus and Libra are ruled by Venus. And Mercury and Venus They're fairly close. I mean, they've joined together recently now in a beautiful sextile. And a sextile, of course, with Venus in Leo means that we need to take action. It's not like the blessings are going to fall from the sky into our lap. We need to take action. So remember, having those important conversations about what we love. Let's go out and have fun. This is a chance for people to get out there, go and have fun, try and bring in balance, have good communication. This is a time of, remember that Mercury in Libra. Libra is all about justice. It's all about finding what makes you balanced, what makes you feel good. Okay, and it's all about giving and taking, not just giving, a balanced sharing. Okay, the moon is actually transiting through Cancer, so it can mean sensitivities where anything to do with the mother, the child, the home, anything to do with the past is concerned. And as I said, in a couple of days, not even, we're having Jupiter turning direct. Jupiter in the sign of Capricorn at 17 degrees. So those of you that are born in the middle of Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo, there are many blessings for you coming through, as Jupiter is in a beautiful aspect to you. Okay. Also, we're going to have Venus from so as I was saying, on the 12th, 13th, roughly there, Venus from Leo is trining over to Chiron in Aries. Again, this is that chip on the shoulder. This is like, am I worthy? Am I good enough? Am I good enough for this connection? Could this person ever love me? Or could I ever create something of my own so that I can bring it to the world and I can feel worthy? That I am good enough, to show the world or to create or to, am I a good enough mother? For those of you that have had the indication that you've always been unlucky, this is your chance to know that you are lucky. The stars are shining upon you. This is a beautiful energy. You know, take a chance. Take a chance and see what happens. Remember, Leo is all about, it's fire. It is fire. And fire is action. And, well, roughly around Monday, depending on where you are in the world, the sun will also be trining Pluto in Capricorn. Remember that Pluto can mean riches. It doesn't have to be material riches, which it can be, of course, after hard work. Pluto in Capricorn is all about transformation through having put in that hard work. It can also mean money coming to you from other sources after you've done that hard work, after you've cut that red tape, you know, you've done the work, you've done the paperwork and everything. That is a blessing. You know that the sun moving through Virgo is all about looking at the details. The sun shows us things that have been hidden. Something will be shown to us. Remember, Pluto is very dark. It is very beneath the surface. This is a time for us to be reborn. There is a rebirth here, people. And this is not only in our personal lives, this is on a collective scale as well. Remember that Jupiter is bringing in the blessings. And wow, I mean, that's incredible. Okay, so I think I will leave it there. Yeah, I will be back, obviously. We'll be back on Monday with more. There's many blessings happening right about now, everyone. The whole of September seems pretty good, so take advantage of it. Take much advantage of it, and we always need to see things in a positive way. Remember that Jupiter is very positive thinking. It's very worldly. It's very open-minded. So that's what it's all about. Believing in the magic is bringing the magic to us. This is how we receive it. When we're open, when we say there's no way it's going to happen for me, and I've had bad luck forever and nothing works out for me, well, that's negative thinking. You're pushing your luck away from you. So you need to think, to feel, to understand that the good always beats the bad. The positive is always much stronger than the negative, and the light always wins over the darkness. So I don't want any negative thinking. We need to be positive. That's the only way to go. It's a one-way path, and that's a positive path that we're taking on in our lives. That's what it's all about. It's not about where we get to. It's not about the destination, everyone. It's about the journey, and the journey towards our destination needs to be a very positive one, needs to be a very loving one. Okay, and I will leave you on that note. I want to thank you all so much, sending you much love, many blessings, and I will be announcing the winners, more than likely Greek time, so on the 14th in the morning. So, well, in the US it's going to be late on the 13th. So on the 13th we will be choosing the winners and we will announce them. So good luck to all of you that are taking part. Thank you so much for all that you do. Talk to you soon.